everybody, it's Danielle and I am here for today's Saturday Shorty, and I want to show you how I make my samples for Facebook parties. Mainly is when I use my samples to send out, because I don't really send them out for home parties or anything along those lines, because they get to come into the party and smell it. Unless they are not going to be able to make the party, then I do send them out. So, but anyways, we'll go to how I make a party. So here's what you need. And this is what I use. Now you can use something different, but this is what I found to be the best and the easiest peasiest. I have an envelope. Just a plain old boring envelope. I like the self-seal ones, right? And then I also have our purse brochures that Pink Zebra sends us. I have, I forgot, I did not grab everything that I wanted to show you. I just realized that. I have 3 samples, and as you can see, my samples are not that crazy. I want them to be enough that they can smell them, okay? 3 samples. This one might be a little bit more than I normally put in, but I guess I got happy on that day. All right. And then you need a butterfly stamp. That is what I have found to be the best. And then something to make it a little special. So I always take our purse brochures and I go ahead and I open it, and then I will lay, now this is going to be a little more tricky because I'm not going to do it. I'm doing it facing up. I will lay all 3 samples and I flatten them out. I'm going to see if I can actually, boop. Alrighty. Haha. Look at that. Okay. So I take all, can you see that? Nope, hold on, I got it. I'm gonna try doing this. Wow, sorry. Okay, there we go. Perfect, okay, you can see it now. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. All right. So I take, I'm gonna try and rotate my device. Okay, so I take the samples and I just lay them flat. Now, when I send out, you don't have to have them with a pretty fancy label or anything along those lines. You don't have to fancy label your back of your envelope or anything again along those lines. I do. I know some people just literally do it with black Sharpie, and that's totally cool. I use labels because I have the world's worst handwriting. Literally the reason why. So every time I send out a sample, I always make sure I send it with one of our hope scents. So we always are going to have our hope scent when I send out samples for parties. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put, I always like to put a clean or like a florally scent. And then I like to put a food or a fruity scent. So this way they have a little bit of choices. And now I hate that I try to always have my labels going the same way too. But I like to have it this way. So that way you can kind of have everything ready to go. And they have 3 different options. Now I do make them fill out that Google Doc that Lindsay and Jess have talked about. It is very helpful, especially to see if someone's interested in hosting a party or joining Pink Zebra. Before my Facebook parties, I like to try to give them these 3, always a clean, always a food, and then always the hope scent. So, and then I just fold the trifold over. Okay. Okay, of course now it's going to be a little bit more fussy with me. Fold the trifold over, and then I stuff it right nicely in to the envelope. I will obviously, I normally have these pre-addressed. I will seal it. I use the butterfly stamp because the butterfly stamps are marked as non-machinable. So those are really nice to have. I use the butterfly stamp. And then for me, I'm one of those people who like to make sure I am branding myself at all points in time. I'm always, one of the things, if anyone knows me, I love stickers. I have a ton of stickers that I send out on my packages and everything along those lines. But when I send out mail, little stickers for my people, I put a little sticker that says Happy Mail on there. How cute is that? So they know they're going to get the Happy Mail. Stamp my return address label, put their address on there, and boom, they are ready to go. I am ready to send out my samples for my customers. And I am so sorry. My husband decided to blow me up. It is the first day of hockey. We for one of the other individuals my daughter's doing, and I can't be there, so I'm taking advantage of working my ass. We'll take turns every other week to go there because we can only have one parent there at a time. But he's sending me 1,001 photos as you guys are here, and I forgot to hit do not disturb. Alrighty, guys. So I hope this helps. I love, this is so easy, and see, it's still flat, so it still is going to do that 1/4 inch that the mill people have. I like the non-machinable just because it does help keep them from being smashed and going through that machine, but you can't put it in there. Also, it makes sure that it is weighed enough because it's less than, like, you know, the ounce and everything along those lines. But this is how I sent out my samples. It is super easy. I have never had anyone kick back saying, oh, I didn't have enough postage, they were really, really damaged, anything along those lines. If they had one really, really damaged, I lied. In the 7 years I've done this. But this is how you do it, how I do it, and it's really easy. Now, once they order, because I know someone actually asked about this on the team page, once they order, I do send them out a thank you card. I have a thank you card, and then I send them out the Paisley's pick. So if they order and I'm sending out my thank you cards, that's the key, before the 15th of the month, so they order between the 1st and the 15th, and I'm sending out my thank you cards by the 15th, they are getting the sample of the current scent. If they order, you know, anytime that month and after the 15th, and I'm sending my thank you cards out after, they're getting the scent for the next month. So say if I have someone order on the 15th, but I didn't get a chance to do her thank you cards until the 16th, she's going to get the scent for the next month. I hope that makes sense. I always feel like if I get them out prior to the 15th of the month, they still have, you know, 15 days or so to smell that new scent, decide to order it, whatnot. So that's how I make sure I definitely extend my life of my Paisley's picks. And that's just a little bit something, excuse me, of a help there. So I hope this video was helpful on how I send out my samples and everything. Sorry for the little jumble on my video for a second there, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Happy sprinkling, everyone. All right, bye. I have to do the piece because I have the piece left. Sure not. All right, bye, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.